Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Welcome, lightworkers. My name is Renita Baird, PEI's medium. So yesterday, I channeled a message from Creator in regards to teaching children and grandchildren responsibility, age appropriate and ability appropriate in some cases, responsibility. And that in doing so, we lift one layer of the anxiety that is really permeating society today. Because, of course, we don't want that for anyone. Nor would we want anything that's happening within our own heart, mind, body, and soul to seep into a child or a grandchild and to add a layer of anxiety onto their future steps, right? So today's message is being channeled again through Creator, through Spirit, through Source. And today's message is a follow-up to yesterday. So if you didn't see yesterday's, please go to it and watch that video. So today's message is in regards to helping you to uncover one layer of why you would choose, or why one person would choose not to take the time to give responsibility and teach responsibility to a child or a grandchild. So we're talking little things here. We're talking like teaching a child how to make their bed in the morning. We're teaching a child how to turn on a washing machine, how to turn on a dryer, how to fold their own clothes, how to match their own socks. We're talking little things, because if we think for one moment that little things don't matter, you're incredibly wrong. Because little things, they layer up pretty quickly in our lifetimes. So we need to recognize and understand that shifting little things makes huge differences. Because little things are like a tiny pebble being dropped in a still lake and watching the ripples feather out all around us. So if you find yourself in a situation where you're not creating opportunities of learning and growth for a child or a grandchild by teaching them responsibility and giving them things to be responsible for, and continuing that responsibility. So it's following up and saying, okay, well, now you're old enough to make your own bed. The expectation is that you do that on a daily basis. So please recognize that this is in no way singling anybody out. I myself, over the years, have found it so much easier just to leave them be and let them do their own thing, especially when I get really busy, right? So I'm no different than you in any way, shape, or form. But this message is from Spirit, from Creator. So the message is, if you found yourself continuously disallowing that learning of taking responsibility for a child or a grandchild, Spirit says that 99.9% of the cases, the reasoning behind that is that you yourself are experiencing trauma or a hurt from your lifetime. And most likely your childhood and early teens. So those types of messages can be a little bit challenging, because it kind of makes us stop in our tracks, because we have to stop and recognize. So number one, we have to recognize that energy. And then in order to release it, we need to sit in that energy. And sitting in a tough memory can be a little bit challenging, but not when you call your guides and your angels forward to sit with you, because you set the intention to recognize it, then release it. So you don't have to sit in it for like a month. You sit in it for as long as it takes, those a few moments, with your guides and your angels to support you. and then you release it. And then the overall next step is to reset you. Reset you on every level, your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul, so that you can begin to shift and change. So again, it's the little things, right? We're not talking huge things here. So if you have a child that's still living with you and they're not currently taking responsibility for anything, stop and ask yourself why are you disallowing that? Because remember, the overall message is we as lightworkers want to create a society that has a significantly reduced burden of anxiety on them as late teens and early adults and young adults. So this is the overall message. We're asking you to jump on board with this vibration of light workers who are helping to heal self, but also heal future generations. So recognize, release it, and then reset. And then ask Archangel Michael then to step forward into your present life to guide you on what is the next step. So something as simple as allowing your child to make their own bed in the morning, or allowing your child to take their own clothes from the dryer, fold them and put them away. Age appropriate, ability appropriate. Okay, have an awesome day, light worker. Bye.